Hey guys, it's Ben. I'm coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be talking about an Update 40 preview, going over the Endless Archive and some changes coming. The Endless Archive arrives with Update 40 base game patch on October 30th for PC and Mac, and on November 14th on Xbox and PlayStation consoles. As a base game addition, the new PvE activity is completely free for all existing ESO players with no additional DLC or chapter purchase required. You can enter the Endless Archive via your map from anywhere in the game, or the physical entrance can be found in Apocrypha if you own the Necrom chapter. Take note, while exploring the Archive, ESO Plus members will enjoy a 10% boost to Archive fortunes gained, which is a unique currency that they're adding to the game. Eternal Challenge. In the Endless Archive, you must battle your way through dynamic stages and untold dangers, including monsters and bosses. Encounters drawn from all over Nirn. No two expeditions into the Archive will ever be the same, as each stage and encounter is randomly generated. Compete for 4 cycles, each comprised with 3 stages and a boss battle, and your 5th boss battle will be against a monster unique to the Endless Archive, thus completing an arc. Of course, after you defeat the corruption at the Archive's heart, your expedition doesn't end there. You can traverse even deeper into more stages, cycles, and arcs, with the difficulty gradually increasing as you do. How deep you dive into the Endless Archive is ultimately up to you. While you have a limited number of deaths or team wipes permitted before your run ends, helping you get as far as possible are 2 unique boons you can collect as you progress. Verses and Visions. Verses are temporary buffs you can select at the end of each stage that will last until the end of the next stage. Visions, on the other hand, are available at the end of each cycle and provide a boon that lasts for your entire run. For example, Flame Aura is a verse that envelops you in fire, damaging nearby enemies, while Crystalline Support is a vision which explodes for frost damage and snares foes. The visions and verses you select as you progress can go a long way to determining how far you can go. Choose wisely. Infinite Rewards. As you battle your way deeper into the Endless Archive and climb the leaderboards, you can loot and unlock a host of unique rewards not found in any other activity in the game. This includes a broad selection of collectibles including a mount, pet, cosmetics, and all new class sets. A new unique type of item set. Class sets buffs the ability from the game's 7 unique classes, providing synergy with specific skill lines. You can collect these powerful new items via loot drops in the Archive's unique vendor. When I was listening to the live stream, Rich Lambert was going over the 7 different sets, but he said that there will actually be a total of 21 that will be coming. 7 with the next update, 14 to follow, which will fill out the class skills. In addition to the above items and collectibles, the Endless Archive also rewards you with unique currency called Archival Fortunes. Fortunes can be traded to vendors in the Archive starting area for a host of consumables, class set items, style pages, and most notably unique buffs for your excursions. These purchasable buffs are permanently active for your future Endless Archive runs. For example, some buffs grant additional vision or verse choices while others simply increase their power. The more archival fortunes you collect, the more you can empower further expeditions into the Archive's ever-changing halls. Unlimited Dangers. In the Endless Archive, you can discover a new dynamically generated PvE challenge where no 2 runs are ever the same. Clear stages, cycles, and arcs, and contend with ever-growing host of dangers as you climb the leaderboards and unlock unique rewards. Don't forget, as part of the Update 40, it's free for all existing ESO players. One of the new changes that's also coming, they're putting a new grouping tool in the game. If you enjoy teaming up with your fellow adventurers, the new grouping finder allows you to create parties, almost any group activity in ESO. This includes dungeons, arenas, the upcoming Endless Archive, trials, PvP, and more. You can even do grouping if you wanted to go around and do housing tours, for example. It's pretty wild. You can choose from a list to find players to fill out your existing group. even if you're starting solo, or you can search for a group that's already exists and wants to do the same type of content that you're already doing. This new tool also allows you to tune the criteria of your group members must meet, including, for example, a person's champion point level, whether they use in-game voice, their play style, desired group role composition. With the new group finder, teaming up with your fellow adventurers should be easy as ever. Fingers crossed. So they're also adding the master crafting stations as well. Update 40 also includes Grand Master crafting stations, allowing you to consolidate all of your home's attuned crafting stations for a crafting skill into one single furnishing. If your base of operations is packed full of attuned crafting stations support many of ESO's myriad items, these new consolidated stations will go a long way to improving the amount of housing slots spent without giving up any of the functionality you've enjoyed previously. You can acquire Grand Master crafting stations using RIP vouchers from the Achievement Mediator. There will also be a consolidated station for blacksmithing, jewelry, clothing, woodworking. For anybody that was worried about if you've already collected your tunable stations, you'll be able to take your existing stations and then feed that into the new master station. Sorted additional improvements also included in Update 40 is a rebalance of jewelry crafting to help bring its cost more in line with other games' other crafting disciplines. This includes completely removing jewelry crafting grains and converting them into platings. However, to ensure that jewelry crafting cost lines up with other crafting types, we've also increased the total boosters needed to upgrade your jewelry too. But don't worry, upgrading your rings to an amulets in Update 40 will be easier and cheaper when compared to how it currently is. Now, I wonder if you're just sitting around and you've got a whole bunch of grains, don't refine them just yet. Just hang on to them because they're going to turn those into platings. If you have a bunch of surveys and you haven't completed them, I would just suggest hanging on to them. If you have platings right now, you might want to think about, selling them. Just some thoughts. They're also changing the XP and gold standardization. With Update 40, they've conducted a broad audit of standardization and experience point and gold rewards for many of the game's quests. This includes those for quest and quest lines associated with zones, main story, dailies, guild storylines, and many more. Now you should receive more consistent rewards for the game's various quests based on their complexity or length. In addition, the daily quest rewards for Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, Undaunted have received a general boost. These are just some of the many changes and additions coming to ESO with Update 40 base game patch. You can experience them in the Endless Archive for yourself when the update arrives on PC, Mac, public test server in a few days, starting Monday, September the 18th, when it all arrives on October 30th for PC, Mac, and November 14th for Xbox and PlayStation consoles. Well, guys, it sounds like it's a lot of fun stuff heading our ways. I can't wait for the Endless Archive to get here. Sounds like it's going to be an absolute blast. A lot of replay value added to the game. Again, they're going to be adding 7 new sets, 14 more that will follow eventually. So it sounds like a lot of fun. Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll try to get back to y'all with another one. Later.